Right, so this is my level 1, but it's technically actually like more like the title screen, I guess you'd say. But I've put my win zones down here, but you can see there's no script. It's just literally to copy over the names of the next level, so level 2 and level 3. And this is the main thing that you really need. I mean, these can go on any level technically, but it's just easier to load them up here so I know they're going to be included automatically. And for this, there's no FPN file, it's just literally the name of the actual level. Like I've named mine level 2, level 3, level 4, etc. etc. But you can name them anything as long as it's accurate. And then what I've done is you've got your object down by the start marker, which is just going to hold the actual script that you want. So this is the very important one. Technically I could put it on one of the zones, but I'm just going to put it here so that everything's separate and easy to see. And what I've done is I have copied the original title.lua, but I've made a few changes. We'll just have a quick look at that here, I think. Yeah, I've made a few changes to it. Basically what I've done is I've just kept the original code, but rather than saying new, having it say go to the new game and everything, that doesn't work anymore. I can get rid of this bit. So you can't actually like jump to level until the map is actually loaded. So what I've done is I've just changed that into here. I haven't bothered changing any of the icon graphics, so it will still say new game, load game, and about, but it will actually load the appropriate levels. In this example, it's just because I'm being lazy. I just want to do it really fast, but this is basically all you need to do is just edit this part here so that it actually says jump to level and then the level name. Again, there's no .fpm, it's just literally the name in quotations. And then for the exit, because obviously you're still going to need to save the game and load the game, and I assume you're going to do that from here if you're replacing the title screen completely. So you're going to have to do that with a little function. That one will still actually work. You can just call save game and load game like they did originally in the menus. I suppose you could technically just call the whole script from a different thing if you wanted to. But yeah, anyway, that's going way off course. But the only thing that doesn't work is like quit game and resume game and stuff like that, I assume. So I'm just using os.exit to close the game. If you click on the quit button, so that I can actually close my standalone when it's done. And then inside this one here, which is my documents version of level 1, which is what I've called my game, you go into the what I've done is well, technically I do this in the other one, but you can do it here. My title bank, and then my default from the title bank down here in the title is actually a modified version which pretty much does nothing. The important part is you just need this, because obviously you're still going to need title.main, or I assume you're still going to need it. I just kept it because I assume it's going to be trying to load it at some point somewhere. You just need this switch page quotation marks, and that stays in place of the original title.lua. So the one that I spoke about earlier is going in your script bank and being called from that object. This one is the one that the engine automatically opens, and it's just basically telling it to ignore it and carry on with the game. So if I go into here and actually load up my level 1, it'll start up like normal. And what will happen is it will just go straight into a loading screen, but it's a very quick loading screen because it's a blank map, and you should keep it blank. So basically what I've done with my title screen is instead of having any buttons or something there, it will just go straight to that loading screen. Because obviously it's kind of daft if you click like new game and then it just takes you there. And this is, like I say, this is my level select. So this should say like level 1, level 2, level 3, and then quit down here, but I didn't change any of the graphics. But if I do actually click on about, it will fade out and then it will go back into a loading screen and load up level 3. which obviously if you have a proper level is going to be a lot longer. But as you can see, this is actually level 3. This is not what I had in my editor. This is the third level because it has 3 little things. And then if I go back to the main menu, it should take me back to the original level. I'm not entirely sure what happens now. Okay, there we go, yep. And I'm back here again. So if I load up level 1, obviously in my example it's just going to keep looping round. So if I load up level 2, I mean by if I load level 1, it will just be, because level 1 in my game is the title screen, it will just keep on showing the title screen every time it loads. But this is level 2 with 2 barrels. And again, if I go to the main menu, and like I said earlier, if you quit game with the quit game command in GG, it doesn't actually do anything, it will just ignore you. So you have to put in os.exit and then it will automatically close the game like that.